are going to be talking about water filtration. We need to be able to drink water, and there's a couple different ways that we can make dirty water able to drink. So my name's Dan. I work for Cleveland Metro Parks Outdoor Recreation, and we're just going to be going over the various types that we can do, and we're going to talk about what you see behind me here with some pros and cons. So with water, drinking water, I got a water bottle here, and you get some water. The things we need to kind of care for, kind of things we're worried about in our drinking water when we're out backpacking, or if you're on a long hike out west, especially in like the Southwest where you need more water than you maybe want to carry in one day, you're going to need to think about, where am I going to find water? A lot of places out west and even longer trips here on the East Coast, your whole trip revolves around where am I going to be able to find water. So some of the things that we need to protect against when we're getting water out of streams or springs or different places than, not just turning on the tap at your house. Bacteria is something we're worried about. We have some examples under there like E. coli and dysentery. We're worried about protozoa, we're worried about viruses, and we're worried about particulate, just the dirt and debris, the leaves, the things that are in the water. So if we're looking here on the table, we have some clean water, and then we have some dirty water. One thing to treat things is chemicals, so that's one of the ways we can treat water. And as you see, we have iodine and chlorine dioxide. So iodine, these are just little tablets here. And then this is aqua mira, which is a chlorine dioxide based one. So you take 7 drops of one, 7 drops of the other, put them in this nice little capsule, wait 5 minutes, and then pour this into your water. So that would be for that. And then iodine tablets, sometimes you need to put 1 or 2 in there depending on the temperature of the water. But chemical treatment, it does kill. They both kill bacteria, so that's good. If you're using iodine, cryptosporidium does not get killed. So that's mostly out west in higher alpine environments and then some developing countries. So maybe chlorine dioxide wins of these 2 chemicals. Going down from there, these both kill viruses as well, and then they obviously don't get particulate out, so as you're maybe getting water, dipping it from the stream, have a bandana over so you're not picking up dirt and debris. Moving from chemicals, you're kind of in filters. We have 3 different types here. It's kind of a personal one. You fill the dirty water up with this bag, screw this on, and then kind of squeeze it or roll up the bag, or squeeze and drink right out of it just like a water bottle. This would be a bigger filter. This is what it looks like when it's assembled. This is the inside. So it's just a paper filter that filters out all the particulate and some of the other things as well. So as you can see, filters kill bacteria and protozoa, but not viruses. So some filters will filter out viruses, but they're gonna be like over $350. So if you're going the filter route, pay attention to see which ones do filter out viruses. Again, you're really only worried about viruses in some of those developing countries as well. Currently, in our drinking water, we're not worried about viruses, so that's good. And filters do filter out particulate as well. So there's different versions. The other one that you see here, this is kind of a single person one as well with a hose that goes down on the water. And then the pump action here just has the water come out the top. So again, you can do that into a stream and filter out of water right into your water bottle for this style. This pump one, this goes down in the water, and then the clean water comes out the top. So you have to put that in our water bottle, and then this is a pump action one, so that works. And then the last way to treat water that's available on the table we'll talk about is heat. So we all know boiling water kills bacteria, kills viruses, kills protozoa, but again, it doesn't filter out particulate. So heat works, but you don't probably want to drink hot water. So this works when you're preparing water for cooking, cooking pasta, cooking noodles, that sort of thing. The one here we have in the middle is UV light. We don't have an example of that, but it's basically a big pen with batteries in it, and it makes UV light. So that UV light, you put it down in your water bottle and stir it around, and we can use like a marker here to kind of show how it would work. But the UV goes on, and then you have to twirl that around in there, and that kills, again, bacteria, protozoa, and viruses as well. So there are pros and cons to all of these. Kind of chemical treatment, it's light, but It doesn't filter out cryptosporidium if you use iodine. That's why a lot of people use like a chlorine-based one. Filters kind of do everything except for viruses. But again, like I said, currently in the United States, we're not worried about that in our drinking water. And then heat obviously works really well, but you need to carry extra fuel, or you have, making lots of fires to kind of heat up that water. So depending where you're going, kind of figure out what you need. I use this a lot of times for hiking, which is really easy to use kind of personally, but if I'm using a trip or out with a family, a water filter like this, or even this one, is able to filter more quantities of water, and I don't have to wait to chemically treat it, and I don't have to wait for it to get cold. So if you're going out west, you're going on a longer trip, think about where you're going to get water. That's going to dictate your trip, and enjoy being out there. Thanks for joining us.